breaking news.
Will.i.am early.
Because joining us on the show right now is Will.i.am very early. Yeah. Will.i.am, how are you doing, brother?
Man, I'm good. I'm in London. Chilling,
oh, you're in
traveling.
London? Hey,
man.
Will, when you're in London, because I know myself and my buddy Justin here on the show, we like to do British accents. Do you ever find yourself wanting to speak in a British accent when you're in London?
I talk in a British accent quite often when I'm here. It's pretty cool, you know.
Oh, wow.
You sound so classy.
And when I do, for some reason, I feel like I'm like a high-pitched Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And may I recommend a nice restaurant at Kentucky Fried Chicken in London? It's one of my faves.
Oh, I'm vegan, so I go to like cool vegan spots.
Yeah. Clearly Al didn't do his research. So, Will, what brings you out there in London? What are you up to out there, man?
Oh, the Peas are on tour. The Black Eyed Peas, we're on our summer tour. So I come here to do yeah.
We were just so lucky to see you over the holidays. Y'all were the crowd, everybody just loves you. You get it so pumped up. Y'all still got it. It's great.
Oh, you know. Okay.
We know.
Hey, I wanted to ask you this. What time? It's 12:24 in London right now, 12:24-ish. So you're at midday right now. You're already getting your day started. You've already been working. But you're a Harvard student, Will.i.am. When you're on tour, how does the whole homework and assignments and all that stuff work out for you?
So I did that last year. So last year that was because I know how to improv and crunch time is go time. I don't really like shell up. I actually excel. I excel up under pressure. So
would you say
I've always been one of those last minute students doing the work last minute.
Oh, see, it works out, kids.
It's called improv.
You got to change the name of it.
Should have told my mama that. I'm not procrastinating. I'm just going to improv.
That's why I wish I had Will.i.am in my life when I was a kid, you know?
Will.i.am, what did Harvard homework look like? Was it writing research papers? Was it doing online tests?
Yeah, so you read the papers, like companies will, publish papers. You read like their business hurdles, things that they've that either were threatening the business, that they pivoted or
some
figured
case
out
studies,
or a lot of times, the case studies, or a lot of times went under. And so so I'm doing a business ownership program. So learning how people got out of their problems or how they excelled is, and then your interpretation on how they did it. It's really based on there's obviously wrongs, right. And the wrong you're going to experience when you either don't scale or fail with your own business. So it's not like, oh man, did you pass Harvard Business School? Well, your business that you're building is going to be the grade.
Yeah. Word.
Oh, that is wild.
It's deep.
And this is kind of what led you to become and they're calling you this, Will.i.am. They're calling you the future of F1 because, you kind of landed a meeting because you were doing Harvard and all that stuff. Can I ask you a question, though, regarding that? Because you're opening up. Normally, we see the races and we see they're racing on TV, but you wanted to open it up so that we could all see the rest of what F1 has to do, like what they're doing behind the scenes before the races and all that stuff.
F1 is like a circuit, bro. It's like 28 Super Bowls all around the world, every single weekend. And it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The big race is on Sunday, but on Friday and Saturday, there's parties galore. And a lot of the times, if not all, the Friday activity, the artists that go and play the F1 circuit and get paid mega bags, they go to the paddock, they go to the race, but their activities is not shown around the world on TV. And so I pitched that to the CEO, like, hey, I played the Super Bowl. We played the World Cup. And everything is sewn up. You guys have 3 different activities happening at F1 every single weekend. It's a party, it's races, qualifying, and you have the big show. And then you have the television broadcast. So 4 things. But the parties and the activities that people love, hence the reason why the Netflix show is doing great, number 1 does not touch number 4. And you should change that. Because people are getting paid lots of money. Lots.
We get it. Lots.
I feel like Will's doing a song. He's like creating a song right now. He's like, lots.
Well, and it's so cool, too, because I feel like even in the last year, Formula One, like F1 has just catered to a larger audience. So to see it get even bigger and bigger with what you're doing is going to be really cool. Like, where do you see like the future of F1, I guess, in like 5 years?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. 5 years, if they could sustain their growth and keep their the new audience that is becoming super fans of F1, they're going to be a dominant sport. Obviously, they still there's females in the race, and so they could grow that as well. Grow the female division. They could go even further by having females compete with males. They could really take it to a totally different level. Especially if they follow suit with what they're starting by putting performances on the broadcast, and that's a very delicate balance, because you have your legacy F1ers that have been there forever, and now you have your newbies, the new fans that are coming on, that love the festivities, love the activity, they love the culture around it.
Yeah. It's us,
Right.
If we're fans of Will.i.am, we're like, if he's all about F1, then let's get in on that. But let's also talk about the big news going on here, Will.i.am, because you have a big-time song out that is just a banger, dude.
With Britney Spears.
Mind Your Business is definitely going to be played at all the F1 parties, at all the NBA All-Star parties, at the Super Bowl parties. That's a jam right there, man. How'd you guys come about getting back together and doing a song, you and Britney?
Working with Britney is always a joy. She's an amazing person, amazing artist, awesome contributor to the world of pop. I'm a fan of Britney. The song that made me a fan was Toxic. Yeah. I was inspired by Toxic to create a song called Don't Funk With My Heart. And then when we finally toured together and played Rock in Rio in Portugal way back in 2010, we decided to work together on some stuff. And I'm the type of producer and songwriter that if I make a song on Tuesday, maybe I put it out Thursday. Maybe I put it out.
I love that.
I put it out when it's ready. Like Words of Love is written in 2001. It came out in 2003.
Right.
Let's Get It Started was written in 2000. It came out in 2003. Girl Like Me with Shakira was written in 2008, produced in 2008, reimagined a whole bunch of times. Finally came out 2021.
Yeah.
Wow. And now Scream and Shout was an instant one. I wrote it, produced it in the same couple of months. It came out, in the time frame of a season. But this one, Mind Your Business, was written and produced in 2013.
Whoa.
And then came out now.
10 years
Wow.
ago.
Oh, dude, so this,
I didn't know that.
You've just had this in your, I wish I was you, where I just had super awesome things in my pocket and I could just throw it out whenever I want,
Yeah, how are you able to hold back from releasing these bangers?
Okay, imagine you were like, yo, Will, man, I like the wine you make. I'm like, yeah, man, check out my vineyard. And you're like, yo, man, you think I could taste one of them grapes? I'm like, yeah, bro, go take one of them grapes. And you came back and was like, man, this grapes don't taste like wine. Like, yo, no, that's not the way it works. We ain't just gonna go to no vine, take no freaking grape off, and get wine. If you want wine, it's gonna take a while. If you want a raisin, it's gonna take a while too. If you want some grape juice, you can get that instantly. If you want some freaking jam, well, that's gonna take a while. But you ain't going to no vine, taking out a grape and getting wine. You're not getting jelly, and you ain't getting freaking what comes after that?
Yeah, right. Whatever comes after that. I want to
Sangria.
Or you gonna get some juice later on. People want instant everything so fast. Nah, bro, that's not the way it works all the time. Unless you want a grape ass, get a grape.
I just want to mirror. I want to follow Will.i.am for like a year, dude. This is your mind works so awesome. Yeah, it's like and you have your song, The Formula, that you released for F1 with Lil
Wayne.
Do you have a formula when you're starting to write a song, or is everything just free will? You're just like, man, whatever comes to my head.
It depends on the type of song I'm making.
Okay,
is when the formula or the process or the recipe comes in. If you were to like, yo, we need to let's make a hit right now. Then I'm gonna ask like, okay, what type of hit? A hit for what? A community, an area code, a state, a country, a district, the planet. What part of the planet? Pop culture, corporate culture, underground culture. There's so many different worlds within our realm. And so big is relative.
Yeah.
And so my mind will automatically go out in that realm and start asking questions and then study the areas that you really want to impact. And then I compete.
See, this is why you have
then
such
I compete. And
longevity.
then there's the other process of just like, yo, let's write from our heart. All right, cool. Listen, this girl really messed me up, or this thing really got me excited, or this has really got me concerned about the world. And then I'll write from that perspective. And those types of songs are different, and they're different, and they need to be treated differently.
You know, that's you're an idea. You're so creative, and I got a creative idea for you before we let you go. Why don't you? I'll pitch this. You drive in the F1 race, then during the pit stop, you perform a song. Then you get back in the car, continue the race. Okay, we got to let you go now. I just take that idea with you. Just take that idea with you, let it marinate.
If you want, Will.
Yeah, let it marinate.
Let it marinate about 10 years.
Yeah. Now listen,
You know, I probably, if I was an F1 racer, listen, I was an F1 racer. I mean, Lewis Hamilton is amazing.
Uh-huh.
But if I was an F1 racer,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
What?
If I was an F1 racer, I would not be that dope.
Look at that. He knows his limits. Will.i.am, dude, it is, again, such an honor to be able to talk to you. We appreciate you and the knowledge you actually just threw out there. I hope that some young producer or songwriter was listening to that, man, because it's wonderful to hear you speak.
Let those beats marinate.
And, bro, have so much fun out there in London. Tell the P's we say what's up, and we'll catch you when you get back to the States, man.
All right, see you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Will. Make sure you check out Mind Your Business with Britney Spears. It's a jam right there. That was Will.i.am. What an awesome human, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that guy so much. And it was cool. He called early.
Yeah.
You know, what a pleasant surprise to kick off the show.